No makeup me coming at you today because I'm gonna do a little get ready with me, be chatty, and I also want to show you guys this look that I've been wearing like every day because I fucking love it so much. So let's just start off with foundation and then I'll get into it because this takes me a minute. I've been obsessing with the Kjaer Weis. If you saw my favorites, you guys saw this. And where's my brush? My favorite brush to apply it with is the Delium Tools 948. So the first thing I wanted to address while I'm talking to you guys, and my skin's not so hot right now, so I need some coverage. You can't really tell in camera though. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about why I've been MIA. And it's not even to make excuses, it's just to let you guys know, because there's nothing to make excuses about. Like, you know, if I can't, even if I made no videos a week for a week or a couple weeks, you know, I'm like allowed to do that if I want to, but I don't want to. So I've been doing 2 videos instead of 3, as you guys know, and that's because, if you don't know, I work retail, unfortunately, but it's working for the time being, and I don't have a set schedule. Every single week is different. I'm available all the time right now because I'm not taking classes or doing anything like that. I'm just working and doing my YouTube thing, both here and on the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. So really it's hard to make videos because I do use a little bit of artificial lighting, but the artificial lighting doesn't look good if I'm in like black. The artificial lighting looks the best if I have a little bit of natural light to supplement it, even if it isn't like the best natural light ever. So it really puts me in a time constraint on when I can do these things. Also, it's like I try to wake up early some days and do it, but then I feel rushed and then I don't like the finished product. And 2 videos is all I've been able to get out because I also have to make 2 videos for the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. And not have to, I want to, but I just have to do what works for me. So I got promoted at work. I mentioned this in one of my videos, but actually one of my most viewed videos is my first ever get ready with me. So I'm obsessed with this look I'm going to show you guys today, so I hope that will be why you tune in as well. But it has the most views, so I thought this would be a good place to talk about it. And this is like an easy video for me to film. I'm going to film a couple videos after this, so I gotta get ready anyways. So yeah, so I got promoted, so I've been working even more so than I did before. Like before I was working not too many hours a week, but I also had a perfect amount of time to do my YouTube thing. So I was really happy about that, but now I'm working more hours, obviously. So I just haven't had the time to put out content that I want to, things like that, but you will still always get 2 videos a week from me. I'm gonna go back to making the 3rd video a bonus, if I can do it. So I'm just going with some Fit Glow Beauty Eye Bright under the eyes. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I have so many videos I want to film, so there's gonna be no shortage of content around these parts. I'm still working on the subscription box thing for you guys, but leave your suggestions down below, please. I have a list of videos to film and I love having constant inspiration to do so. So that's just what's up with that. Work. Am I right, Rihanna? Am I right? Oh, what else? And like I said, I don't want this to be an excuses thing because I know nobody has been giving me a hard time about it or anything like that. You guys are all being so sweet. Thank you for all the thank yous about getting the promotion. It's not like a huge deal or anything, but I like to work hard and I have high standards for myself, so being acknowledged for that is always good. I'm taking a little bit of the Hint Beauty concealer, by the way. I'm in the shade Light, and we're just gonna dab that in a triangle-like shape. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? Yeah, I want you to give me ideas for content because I always want to create videos that you guys want to see. Oh, and you guys, Indie Beauty Expo. I mentioned very briefly that I will be there in my Q&A. I bought my ticket. I'm looking up flights and things like that to see if I can get the best deal. If you guys live in New York and you can look up the address to where Indie Beauty Expo is going to be held, if you could please let me know it's a good place for me to stay, recommend me things to do. If you guys want to meet up, I am so down for that. I've never met anybody who watches my videos. It'd be such a surreal thing, but I want to hang out with you guys. I really do, and I need some help. I've never traveled alone before, so I'm scared, but it's gonna be a good time. I'm putting away lots of money so I could have a good time when I'm in New York. I've had a couple of you tell me that you're going, but if you are going and you want to hang out or you have some suggestions for me, I'm taking those now. And you could DM me or you could email me. I think that's the easiest because I get those right away. So, but if I ever don't see your DM right away, by the way, I meant to talk about this too. It's only because Instagram does not notify you unless we're mutually following each other. So I try to click the inbox to view it quite often so I don't miss one from you guys, but that's just the explanation there. So that's it. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm gonna put some powder on my face before I mist it and set it. You guys know that's the order I like to go in. So I'm going in with this bronzer and my Afterglow Cosmetics brush. But I am so excited for Indie Beauty Expo. I have never gotten to play or swatch with any green beauty in person before, so I'm so excited. Also, wanted to talk to you guys about what you think about me making this more of like a lifestyle channel. I'm going to try. I just want to improve my editing skills because I really want to do like a jewelry collection, but I want to make it like cool, like with like music playing in the background and like cool shots, but I'm still learning. If you guys have any video recommendations for me to watch to do that, let me know, because I think that would be really cool. But I'm going to start incorporating more fashion because my style is like in like a weird place right now where it's like I'm just unhappy with sort of the things that are in my wardrobe, and like, or I'm just re-wearing like the same thing over and over again, or I'm like reverting back to simplicity almost, because I like that, but then I get bored. But just really quick, going in with the Root Cosmetics Sunniest blush. Oh my god, this blush is to die for. But yeah, I rewatched The True Cost because I have seen that documentary before. I mentioned it to you guys. If you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix. Very, very powerful documentary about what people have to go through to make the clothing that we wear. And I've really, really been thinking about fast fashion more and things like this. So I've been basically only shopping on Depop. Well, and I shop at LOFT as well because it's like, I can't say I'm 100% against it and I work at this job. That's just hypocritical, but it's all about being conscious. It's all about, that's what I sort of want to educate on this channel. It's not even like, do you have to get rid of every beauty product you own? No. But maybe think twice when you're buying these things. Maybe like learn how to read an ingredients label. Maybe look into testing on animals, and you know, if that's something you're okay with or not, which I mean, if it is, that's weird, but I mean, more power to you, I guess. Yeah, but that's what my channel's all about. It's just about thinking and not being so mindless, because that's what all this marketing is geared towards, just mindless consuming. And I love buying shit as much as the next person, but if you think about it and it's especially when you're shopping ethical clothing brands and when you're shopping ethical makeup companies, it's almost like there's no guilt associated along with it. You just, if you want it, it's like, go for it. Nobody was really harmed in the process of making this, so it's all good. That was like the least eloquent sentence I've ever said in my life, but you guys know what I mean. I'm a little foggy brain today, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Now I'm going over with Silk Natural Sweetie. This is the best highlighter of all time, and I'm also gonna apply this a little bit to the apples of my cheeks, almost as like a blush topper. And I wouldn't do this often. If you have texture on your cheeks, I would totally skip it. But I'm really liking this look. Silk Naturals needs to get on that Champagne Pop dupe. Am I right? We should email them about that, you guys. What do you think? Oh, but on the subject, let me know what you think about fast fashion. What ethical clothing companies you dig. It is definitely more expensive, but when you think about why something costs this much and that it is like, it costs that much for a reason, it's like life-changing. So quickly gonna go in with some rose water and glycerin and do my brows, and then I will come back for you guys. I am back, and if you hear some rain, it is like going on and off and on and off. This is Florida summers for you people, humid and rainy. So I set my face with a little bit of tinted blur. I have the Hint Beauty, what is this even called? Eyebrow definer, that's what I thought it was called. And I'm gonna go in with Tiger Lily from Silk Naturals in the crease. So something I really actually want to talk to you guys about, because I don't often get the chance to talk about these things, because I do run a beauty channel that is a little bit vain, but I love the artistry of makeup. I love the power of makeup. And it just goes beyond just, look how gorgeous I look, you know what I mean? So, and I think a lot of people are like that. I know a lot of older women follow me, which I love, because I'm definitely an old soul. I don't have many friends my age. And it's not anything personal, it's just I don't really have friends in general, but I love older women, and I get along with older women really well. But anyways, I wanted to talk about the subject of sort of feeling okay in your own skin and body image and things like this. And this is not going to be the most eloquent thing I've ever said either. Let me know if you guys want me to do maybe dedicated videos just to talking about these things, because I want this channel to be an empowering place. I don't want it to be a, you know, your looks are all that matter, because you guys know I'm definitely not about that life. But I think in this day and age, especially with the whole Instagram thing, and especially what I think with this green beauty community where it's all very health driven and everybody has a perfect body and goes to the gym all the time and eats perfect meals all the time, and at this point in my life, it's not something that I relate to. I definitely, I think about health, but health is a journey. It doesn't just happen overnight, especially when, you know, on every street corner is a McDonald's, and, you know, the only food that you can get in a timely manner when you're busy is something that's not good for you. So that almost, like, I think that I compare myself to a lot of people, and that's nobody's doing but my own, and definitely a societal thing, because it's all about comparing. Oh my god, you guys, if I've had that on my motherfucking tooth the whole time, I'm sorry you have to deal with it, but I will be rip shit. Anyways, I certainly don't have a perfect body. I am heavier than I've ever been in my entire life, and that's partially why I haven't showed you guys clothing, and that makes me sad, because I want to show it on my body, but then I don't want to be criticized for my body, because there's a lot of things that people can critique you on. I'm going with Silk Naturals Cognac really quick. There's a lot of things that people can critique you on, but if you're confident about it, it's like rolls off your back, no big deal. It's like good. It's the same thing with, like, if you upload content that you believe in and somebody says something nasty, who cares, because I dig the video and I'm proud of the video. So it makes it a lot easier to take, and then when you're not, you're like, shit, like, that wasn't my best video, and somebody says something bad about it, or you get a lot of dislikes on it or something like that, you're just kind of like, ooh, little ego shot right there. But I'm trying to go actively against that. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I don't really wear, like, tank tops. Like, I don't like my arms. I've always held, like, a decent amount of weight in my arms. And don't compare your arms to my arms. I'm only, what you have to step back and think of is, like, we don't inherently know what, like, looks good, or, like, what skinny is, or what fat is, or, you know what I mean? So I try to think about things objectively, and I'm like, do I genuinely just don't like my arms, or I don't like my arms because they don't look like this other person's arms? Do you know what I mean? So I've been actively trying to show my arms on this channel. I've got no nasty comments, and maybe saying that is putting me in a vulnerable place, but I don't really care. Come for me, hoes. But yeah, anyways, everybody's just, you know, really focused on health and eat so clean and their bodies look so nice, and that almost makes me feel bad, because I'm definitely on a journey. It's really hard for me. I get horrible cravings for Domino's pizza, and I try not to. I don't believe in cheat meals, and I don't believe in beating yourself up over indulgences or anything like that. So I just wanted to shed light on this subject, that you are not defined by what other people are. I want all of you to know that it's so hard to be a woman in this time, and it's so hard to be surrounded by Instagram and all of these perfect people. And yes, they are gorgeous. I would never shame somebody's body who is skinny, and I think that's amazing as well. No body is better than another body, but I'm really trying hard to feel good in my own skin, and I want to talk about this on my channel because I don't want it to be phony baloney, like everything's perfect and, you know, everything's gonna be all right, and just because I say so, feel good about yourself. It's a journey. I'm on a journey in so many ways, and the body is something that I am struggling with more than I ever have in my life. And that makes me sad because we're a very tight-knit community in the Green Beauty in Green Beauty. And I almost feel like, let me know if this is just me. I mean, this could very well just be me. This doesn't mean anything. I almost feel like you're put under an even stronger microscope because there's only so many people, and, you know, there's a couple of people that stick out as being like very successful in this community because it's so small, but it is continually growing. And yeah, comparison is the root of all heartache. I believe that's a Shakespeare quote. But I mean, I am being serious. I'm just trying to make light of the situation, but I want to put my vulnerabilities out there. I know a lot of you comment on how confident I come off on camera, and that's because I love what I do. I love talking to you guys. I love makeup. But you notice I don't really show a lot of my body, and I don't do that on Instagram, and I don't do any of that. But I've been consciously wearing tank tops to show my arms on here, and you know, and when you edit and you're staring at yourself, I'm always like, oh, look at my fucking chin, look at the pimple on my neck. But I think putting that out there, maybe that'll make some of you guys feel okay. I wanted to start a conversation. We could talk about it in the comments. I think, like I said already, I think this is just an interesting point to make. When I was in high school, I thought I was it, man. I thought I was everything. Like, I didn't think I was hot, but I thought I was like cool. Like, I was very much in tune with like my personal style, which was like very wacky and out there. I was very much in tune with like, I liked how my body looked, and it wasn't because it was skinny. It's just because I just felt good in my own skin. Instagram was not a thing. Like, obviously there's always pressure to look a certain way, and there's always envy of how other people look and things like this. But I want this community to be encouraging, and I've had some interesting scenarios where I've had anything but that, and that's not the community at large. That's just a handful of people. Maybe I'll get into that in another video. I got into it in a Periscope one time, and I don't want to just sound like I'm beating a dead horse, but it's just this community is definitely, I haven't seen any men in this community, and women are inherently nasty to each other, and we inherently compare ourselves to each other. And I just want you to know that I honestly think women are so gorgeous, and like I look at women and I'm like, how are women so pretty? How are women so amazing? How are our bodies capable of doing such amazing things? And the people in this community are so smart and so driven, and so many girl bosses. But I just want to start the conversation more about body image and feeling okay in your own skin. And I'm going to be doing a clothing haul after this video, and I'm going to let it all hang out, motherfuckers. Just kidding. Not let it all hang out, but I'm going to show you. I will, if you think this is a good idea, I could tell you guys the sizes that I buy as well, just for reference, because I know a lot of people don't talk about that, but I want to do it in a way to shed positivity. Size doesn't mean anything. Weighing yourself doesn't mean anything. Just if you treat your body nicely, you will feel much better about your body. So I am really making conscious efforts to do this. I recently watched a TED Talks. I am taking my time, ladies. I'm gonna, after I am done with this speech, I'm gonna fast forward through some of my makeup. Yeah, I recently watched a TED Talks about how being self-conscious and having negative body image, which is totally not anybody's personal fault. We just need to make a conscious decision every day. Like I said, this channel is about consciousness. It's about making smart decisions, thinking before we do, say, or think something. having negative body image makes you perform worse. Like they study people like who take their SATs and things like this. I am not being very clear because I'm like in the middle of doing my makeup and I don't want to sound like a broken freaking record, which I know I do because that's classic Ash. I'm bad at telling stories. I'm bad at all of this. But this is something I wanted to talk about so badly because, you know, I like to joke around. I like to have fun. But I want to talk about something serious sometimes on my channel. Let me know if there's any topics you want to talk about. As you guys know, I am a feminist. I am... I try to keep a very open mind. I'm learning every day. I think we're in such an amazing and difficult time for acceptance and new ideas and feeling comfortable with oneself. So just let me know if there's any topics you want me to talk about. I know, like I said, my audience is definitely geared towards older women, so I'm not going to talk about like getting your period and things like that. But let me know what you guys think about all of this, and if you think I'm just completely missing it or whatever. I don't want you to think I'm being negative because I am not. I think that this whole health thing and that it can be a very positive thing because it's about your insides and treating the self from the inside out. But I also think it can be misconstrued into looking X, Y, and Z, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna keep going doing my makeup. Let me know what you think, and then we can get on to something a little more lighthearted. Okay, so basically though, I'm just gonna wrap it up for real. I want to be open. I want to be honest. I want to talk about things that are maybe a little bit uncomfortable because I think I have a voice on my channel. I think I have such a strong connection with you guys that it can really make a difference. So just let me just know your thoughts. Good, bad, ugly. Obviously, I want all criticism to please be constructive. You don't need to roast me, you know what I mean? And I don't really struggle with that, but just in case. So I'm just going in with Sweetie and some rose water and glycerin, and I'm just going that right up to the crease. It's gonna create sort of a cut crease, but I am gonna blend it out so it's more diffused. And I'm just using a Fit Glow Beauty flat angled brush. All right, the eyes are done. I am glowing for the gods. For the gods. And I have just some lip combo love in the form of Hint Beauty. I'm going with their Aria lipstick in Peonies, please. You guys know I'm crazy about this color, so crazy about it that my hair's in it. Lovely. Sorry this wasn't the most in-depth tutorial. I will have everything I use listed down below though. So I like this paired with Secret Gloss. So by the time this video goes up, you guys might already know about this, but if not, ooh, you like that? You'll know about it soon. That was a joke, by the way. Okay. All right, then you make sure you don't get shit on your teeth for the second time in this video. And that is it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed the look. I hope you enjoyed me being chatty. It was a very hot mess, but there was points sprinkled within it. I want to hear your opinions, the good, the bad, the ugly. Just know that all of this is coming from a very positive place. I just want to get talking. I don't think any of these things should be hush hush. I don't feel ashamed to talk about any of these things. We are all just people and we feel some type of way sometimes. So let me know if you want me to talk more about these in a separate video. I don't know what the series would be called. But if you have ideas for that too, let me know. Any other videos ideas that you would like to see here or in the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel, let your girl know. I accommodate my people. I accommodate you guys. And I'm just appreciative of all the love and support. I hope this gives you a little good update on where I've been at. And that's it. I adore you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Follow me on Instagram at Green Bunny Video if you want to keep up with this broad, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip.